Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Mate, I've got a second screen now, and it's like I've done it vertically, and it's really high. Like every time I'm talking to you guys, I have to like put my neck up like that. Hey, nice one, Knuckles. Yeah, with the crack. It's unbelievable. I literally got it. I think yesterday or the day before, and the only way to get the thing off at the back so that I could mount it properly was like to rip it open. It was ridiculous, and yeah, I completely just ruined the edge of it in the corner and everything. Like, I'm surprised it's still on, to be honest. But you guys had good weekends? What have you been up to? Yeah, you can tell which screen I'm looking at because my head's up. I'm gonna have to find a way to do that a different way, actually. In fact, maybe I can put the chat at the bottom. That would make more sense. Can I do that? I feel like that's a thing I could do. In fact, yeah, let's put it where scene transitions is, because I don't need that. Oh, now the chat's tiny. Went to a Pink Floyd exhibit in Hollywood yesterday. Nice one. London. Oh yeah, because you went to the test show, Queen, right? My fat ass broke my bed frame. Now I'm watching you and putting together a new frame. Excellent. Yeah, we need to get a new bed frame. We just got a massive mattress sitting in the hallway and no frame to put it on. Yeah, it was a shame we couldn't make it to the test show in London. Would have been really cool, but next time. Ran a mile yesterday, felt quite good. I don't think I've ever ran a mile in my life, and it shows. Yeah, I heard about this, Queen. That you guys are coming up to Nottingham. Well, you're doing the Nottingham and the London show as well, so dream goal. Yeah, I'll set a new donation goal for for a bed. Oh wow, you're doing all three. Where do you even live, Queen? Like, where's the furthest from you for those shows? Oh, I thought you were going to say like south of England somewhere. That is pretty far. That's impressive. But yeah, that'll be good. Be good to actually meet you. Yeah. So, well, a couple of things. Firstly, I have now set up a Discord. If you go to the About page on my Twitch channel, you'll find a whole bunch of links there to the Discord server where you can join. I've also put like some music links in and stuff like that. I don't think she's on at the moment because it's late and she's got work tomorrow. But Juno, who does a lot of stuff over on Dan's channel, has been helping me out a whole bunch today, getting like graphics together and everything. It's where I got the snazzy new weighting graphics from. I know the old ones were good; they were really good, but these ones are better. So yeah, if you want to head over to the About page on the channel, you can join the Discord now, and I'll sort of put some information in there about what's going to be coming up on different streams and stuff. And also there's channels in there for subscribers as well. So I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm thinking in terms of like anyone that's subbed to the channel, we can maybe sort of do requests for stream topics, songs that you'd like to see me try and play, maybe. Yeah, we'll kind of figure it out as we go along. But it'd be great to see some people in there. I assume most of you are probably in there already, but that'll be cool. And then, so yeah, basically tonight, I was kind of thinking, obviously as it's a school night, not doing a very long stream. Well, that's not the plan anyway. But there's a track that I'm working on at the moment that's going to have Dan Tompkins on vocals. And it's a new Chimp Spanner song, but I couldn't sort of make it work instrumentally. Like nothing seemed to fit over it, like, you know, solo-wise. And I sent it to him and he was just like, yeah, I've got ideas on this already. So it's actually going to be a Chimp Spanner song with vocals on it. And there's a couple of tracks, actually. If you were tuned in on the last stream, there was one that I've been struggling again with sort of just knowing what to do on top of it. And had the same thought again. I was like, yeah, this should just have vocals. So that might be a thing that starts happening more often. So with that track, I recorded the guitars using my pod, which obviously means that I can't go back and sort of change. I don't know if it's my view or blur of resolution on your side. Not bad though. I don't know how's it for everyone else. If it's looking blurry, I should probably stop and fix that before I do anything. Oh, it'd be really good if I could see myself properly as well. That'd be nice. Blurry for you as well. Ah, interesting. Let's see. Display capture. Primary monitor, 1920 by 1080, capture cursor. Is it really, really blurry, or can we sort of muddle through? I'm wondering if it's maybe like a bandwidth thing. Would you recommend Reason alone for prototyping? I haven't tested latest versions. Well, I mean, I'm doing everything sort of start to finish in Reason at the moment. Looks good to me. Huh, interesting. Immobile, yeah. I'll see if it improves as I go. If not, maybe I can sort of quickly dip out and. Huh, interesting. Oh, nice one. Thank you for the follow, Fat Cat. Yeah, reason for prototyping. I mean, I use it sort of start to finish. I guess there'd be nothing wrong in using it just to sort of get the ideas down, and then you can sort of put the stems out to something else. But I think it's a good environment for doing everything, sort of like, you know, mix and master and stuff as well. Yeah. Okay, well, just keep an eye on the quality of it for me, and if it gets any worse or it doesn't get any better, then obviously, you know, just let me know and I'll see if I can do something with it. But yeah, so for this track, I recorded everything in dry because at the time my computer wasn't powerful enough to run the drum mix and my soft amps and stuff as well. Obviously now that's no longer the case. So what I'll be doing tonight is just record some of these guitar parts, maybe do a little bit of tweaking on some of the synth sounds and stuff. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know, Nicole. Yeah, I guess anyone else that's having issues, just try refreshing the feed, see if it works. Yeah, I'll get the DI down. I mean, these might not end up being the final guitar takes because the strings on this are actually really old. I was talking to Bart from Textures because I was in his stream the other day, and he the first part of his stream was just sort of like restringing. I said, "Oh, I haven't changed strings on my guitar for like 2 years," and he thought I was joking, but I'm not joking. I mean, it's not like I've been playing it solidly for 2 years. They would be gross if that was the case. But these are elixirs, so you can kind of get away with keeping them on for quite a long time. Missed that part. What strings? Oh, this was on. Yeah. These are elixirs. I mean, they still sound pretty good, to be honest. So what I'll do is, because we're going to be going for DI guitars, it doesn't really matter so much what tone I use now, and I'll probably just go ahead and use what I've been using for the Chimp playthrough streams, and then maybe sort of start looking at some candidates for a good amp tone after that. But for now, I'm just going to use these kind of Reason devices as a sort of a good starting point for a rhythm tone. I've also got a really bad rattle on this guitar. I need like a really good setup on it, because it's been through so many temperature changes and stuff over the last few months. I suppose I could do it myself, but I'm not very good at guitar setups. Okay, yeah, I think that's more or less in tune. So I'm just going to have to sort of refamiliarize myself with these riffs. It's not one of the harder songs I've done, but it is a little bit exhaustive on the down picks. I also had a really sick synth that I was... I just realised my mic is really loud. Yeah, I need to go in and sort of change this Blade Runner type synth, because it wasn't originally that sound. So, I definitely remember when I was tracking that middle section, like, it was just getting those, the down pick mutes really tight. So that's probably going to be a little bit tricky, but that's what we're here for. Because there's a lot of weird, like, alternating between down and, like, double downs and alternate picking. So, what we'll do... where can I hear these songs? Are they unreleased pieces? Yeah, so this song isn't released yet. It's kind of been sitting around for a while, and as I was explaining earlier, Dan Tompkins from Tesseract is going to be doing vocals on this. So I figured it would be a good idea to kind of get it ready for him. Because I think when he's off tour, he's going to come around and we'll do some writing together on this stream as well here in my studio. Okay, we'll just go for it. What I'll probably do is do a few cycled recordings and then just go through and comp out the best bits. It's not that difficult a riff, to be honest, so it shouldn't take that much. Says me, as I get it wrong. Sounds pretty good, I think. No need to cycle record that. So I'll probably try triple tracking just so we got the middle one to work with if we need it later on, because it kind of needs to come back heavier at the end. So it's good to have 3 instead of 2. So what I'll do is actually mute this one. Yeah, that got sloppy towards the end. Let's try doubling the first half, and then I just need to drop in. So just see how these two are playing with each other. Oh, nice one. Nice to have you with us, 3stad. I'm probably saying that wrong. Do you still have your 7420? I never had one. I had a 1527 and a 7620. And I sold them both, which kind of sucks. Really wish I hadn't done, because they were like the best guitars that I've owned. Yeah, I think that sounded pretty good. The bass doesn't. Yeah, I thought maybe the 3 was like an E or something. Like it's E-stad, S-stad. Is that Grove bass? No, it is the Avalanche by, well, it used to be called Impact Studios, but they're now Ode Holm Audio. It's Buster from Humanity's Last Breath. Really cool, really good bass. I use this for like all my low tune stuff now because my actual bass doesn't go low enough. So. There's also, if you're on mobile, you probably won't be able to hear it too well, but there's a layer of sub bass under here that's on like a, I think it's like a Moog Voyager emulation, but it's got a really nice bottom end to it, and that's kind of mirroring what the bass is doing. It's very subtle, but you notice it when it's not there. Now, I seem to remember kind of like Sunbase. It's a really heavily filtered sawtooth, so it has a little bit more depth to it than a Sine does because it's got a few more like upper harmonics and stuff. So on this bit, I can't quite remember what the pattern is. If I turn, there's like a filter on these guitars. If I can find them. Right, so on the second one, the bend takes, I think, like a whole bar to go through. And then the first half, it's 2. So it's 2 beats and 4 beats. Nice one, thank you for the follow, Sean. The other tricky bit with this is like you have to kind of aim for that note, but with a bend, so it's like. And there's a mute as it comes out of it, so it's da-na-na-na-na, boom-dam. That bit, kind of don't even know what I was doing there in the original. And then I think when it comes, well, I could come out of that straight into the bend, like, but it's or I could just slide down from 5th, and it'll probably sound the same, just for that one bit, I think. Okay, we'll just go for it and then I can tidy it up as I go. Wow. Ah. Oh man, I keep getting that muting pattern all wrong. Maybe if I had the, let's see. If I have the drums open and I zoom in a bit, then I can use the MIDI data to kind of clue me in on where the kicks are. Because those mutes only need to happen where the kick drums are happening. See if that helps. No, it doesn't help at all. Why can't I get it? See, I think on the original guitars, because they were like, this sounds so sick, nice. It will sound sick when I can play it properly. This is nice. Anyone that's just tuned in, you're watching me try and play like 2 notes. Maybe I need to come out of the bend earlier, so it's like... Trying again. Okay, that's definitely helped. It's just actually getting it tight now. I think it was because I was trying to combine coming in with the palm mute early, but keeping the bend going all the way until the start of the next bar. So I was just making it more difficult for myself. Hey, there we go. That wasn't so bad. I may sort of drop in and redo some of this beginning bit because it could be tighter, but thank you for the follows, Andrios, and that idiot bass player. That's your name. That's not what I'm calling you. I'm an idiot bass player. I just play it like big guitar. Thought we'd never get there. It's the simplest things that can be the trickiest, you know, because when you do like really simple riffs sometimes, like any mistakes that you made are just so much more exposed than if you are playing like faster or whatever. Had no idea this fine gentleman was streaming. Hooray. Yeah, I think this is like my third or fourth proper stream, I guess. I did a couple before where I was kind of just working on my MacBook, and it was a nightmare. Like, props to anyone that sort of stuck through it and watched me try and play guitar while my computer was like eating its own face. Yes, it is deactivators. It's the 2228A. It's the passive version of this guitar. I used to have the one with EMGs in it. And it doesn't matter too much as well if those bends aren't like completely on target, because I want it to sound a bit like distressed. So I guess what I could do actually is let's see, how would I do this now? I can make a copy of that effect. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll use the same effect, and I should just be able to copy patch and paste patch, and then if I automate this filter and then just grab what it was already doing on the old guitars. Oh man, did I get rid of it? Oh, I did. No, I didn't. There you go. Oh wow, thank you for the 19 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, Manuel. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Doing the good work, man. Really, one of the nice things that I love on Reason, and I always bang on about this, is that compared to other programs, the automation on it just makes so much more sense to me. So every value has something called a static automation value. So like you see here, I've made a lane for the enabled parameter. If I double click in here, you'll see there's this line that just runs all the way through the song. And that means when there's not a clip here, it's always going to go back to that value. And it's the same as well for the, the filter cutoff. You can draw all this crazy stuff in. When the clip stops, it goes back to this thing. And I find that like a really tricky thing if I'm automating in Cubase. If I change like 10 things on a synth, I have to put 10 things back to what they were. And when you move parts around, you end up like it brings all the automation with it and stuff. When the automation is in clips like this, you can just grab it, copy it. You can reverse it, stretch it, compress it. It's a way easier way of working with automation for me. And I wish Cubase had it. Pretty good. I'm also going to I'm going to redo all the guitar layers, like these clean guitars. I don't know what I was doing on these. They sound really like muffled and indistinct. So that whole section is going to sound a lot cooler when it's a bit cleaner. Yeah, Kiesels look really cool. I was watching the Zenith Passage playthrough of Algorithmic again. And yeah, I was kind of lusting over that guitar that he had. Kiesel stuff looks sick. I've never played a headless though, so I don't know if I'd get on with that particularly well. very, I think I was listening to a lot of Deftones when I was writing this. Just got a lot of that vibe sort of imprinted into it. Yeah, I love what Dan's done with the vocals so far on it. He did it just before he left for tour, so we didn't really have a chance to kind of go over, you know, sort of things that we wanted to change or anything. But he was definitely kind of keying into the vibe that I had for it. I think if anything, I sort of said to him, is just like, just go sleazier, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of wanted it to sound a bit like, I don't know. Yeah, just sleazy. I wanted it to sound sleazy. And shoegazy, yeah. He's singing along in my head. Yeah, he lives rent-free in your head. Riffs. There was something, I think I kind of did like a left-right thing, but I'll keep it double tracked and then I can do that in like production, I guess. Although it would kind of sound cool maybe if we do, let's see, maybe down the middle for the first half and then just mute that. Yeah, that sounds cool. Who is Neige? Neige. Never heard of them. Or Alcest either. I haven't heard of Alcest. If you're in the Discord, I have a channel in there for sharing like music and links and stuff. So by all means, drop that in there and I'll check it out after the stream. It's very good, but so because it comes out of that into, I'm just trying to be mindful of how that would sound cool if I did like a, or yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it. Well, I'll probably just record it as it is, and then just drop in for the last bar and just kind of see what happens. a bit stiff. I think I just need to loosen up a bit with my picking arm. See, I'm working up a bloody sweat doing it as well. Would you mind breaking down that pattern? Yes. I just need to look at the drums and see what it was. So, da 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 da. Okay, so it's going 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. It's a very strange pattern. So I think it's you're doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat. So yeah, it's 3, 2, 3, 2, and then I think it's kind of like a cluster of 1, and then you do that little bleed bit there. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. I think it's that. I hope that explains it, sort of. Oh, it sounds a bit sloppy to me. I don't know. Yeah, I do a lot of that kind of stuff. Like if you listen to like At the Dream's Edge and All Roads Lead Here and stuff, there's a lot of riffs where the thing that drives it will just be some kind of like pattern, like 3 of this, 2 of that, 3 of this, 4 of that, or every 4th time you add in a 5th note, like just silly stuff. Ah. Mate. Sounds okay. Are you using plugins or some modeler for the guitars? Yeah, I'm using, let's see. It's a VST plugin. Well, it's a rack extension of a VST plugin, and it's by a company called Quasa. Quasa? I don't know how to say it. But yeah, really cool amps. I have quite a few of theirs. We just search up here. Yeah, so they do like an orange type model, couple of Marshall amps, a really cool bass amp as well. This is by them as well, the GQ3607, which just kind of models like a sort of stomp EQ box. But yeah, really cool amps. You can get this in a VST. I've also been using a lot of soft tube amp room as well, which I've shown off on a couple of other streams as well. So I'll experiment with using, you know, a mix of these when it comes to the final amp tone. But for now, I just, you know, this is a good enough tone to track with. Might even make it into the final recording. I don't know. That's literally all it does. So I think on that last bit, so it starts off like it's going to do the pattern. Maybe I could do something different with that, like... No, I'll just keep it as it is for now. Nope. There's some cool stuff going on with these layer guitars as well that I think I can expand on a bit. So they're kind of doing like these cluster chords where one guitar's doing that and then another one's doing like further down the set. Maybe I'll do those on like separate guitar tracks maybe, so it's a bit more defined. Pretty good. Could probably still tighten it up a little bit, but I won't obsess over it too much. See, what I really want on that is I kind of want like a 2-octave spread, so it's the and the high. But I might go in and do that with like another set of double tracks. So I have one doing the and the other one doing. But yeah, we'll see how that sounds. I hope I can hear myself. I can get rid of these now as well because I don't need them. I kind of want to make sure that all these bits like flow into each other as well, because I've done a lot of stuff with Sarsen. Yeah. Sounds good. So I won't reuse the first part of this because it does do something different in this. And I kind of want it to be a bit heavier anyway. And also it's lazy, so. Ooh, what is that? What's that? That is new. Never heard that noise before. Dude, what? Sounds like someone's sending like Morse code into my guitar or something. And they are here, yeah. What is that? Mate, that's really bugging me. It's not my phone. Oh, dude, do you think that's been there the whole time? Like, seriously, what? Ah. It definitely wasn't doing that before. It's fine. I mean, mic? No. It's not coming from the guitar. Maybe it's because there's no noise gate on it. Let's see. And the joys of home recording, eh? It is loud though, like it's... Oh, okay, no, it goes away when I turn my guitar down. No, it's not just a hiss. It's like an intermittent signal. Oh man, you know what? I don't know. I'm just going to ignore it. No, I won't restart Reason, but you have just reminded me I hadn't saved, so thank you. Yeah, that's alright, I'm on it. Oh, it's kind of pissing me off though. Yeah, it definitely needs a slide in into that note, because I think before I literally just snipped it from the first one. Oh, you can really hear it, can't you? We'll drop into that bit. So it's... Oh man, no, it's kind of like overpowering. Right, hang on a sec. Bear with me. Found it. Oh, man. Oh, that's annoying because it means it's in... But it only just started, right? So I think it's fine. I'm going to have to go back and check now. I mean, I'm not going to do it again because... I mean, I can't hear it, so let's just pretend it never happened. It was, so I have an old iPhone that's plugged in on like a, what do you call it, like a scissor arm. And that's what normally does the side camera for capturing the keyboard and stuff. I don't know why, it just started putting out a whole bunch of noise. I'll have to look into why that is, or just get another webcam so I don't have to use an iPhone just for a camera. Okay, so slide in. Okay. Sounds better to slide in from the the B string. Sounding nice. Guitar is nice sounding, jefful. Yeah, it's really happy with the tone I'm getting on this. Actually, might end up replacing it, but it does sound pretty good. Now, I probably can just be lazy and reuse it, but I might add in like a third layer so it's a bit beefier. So I know some people do like quad tracking or like octa tracking and stuff. I've only ever done 2. I don't know. I'm like, am I missing out? Maybe I should do more. Maybe I should do 3 or 4. Twice the work though. That might sound good. It's to do it in an octave. Let's try it, see how it sounds. Just lift the last few beats of that because it's got the transition that's supposed to go into the verse. But maybe I could do something with the way it kind of goes into that heavy bit. So maybe kind of do a play on that at the end of this bit so it kind of goes like... take it, something like that. I don't know what we're saying about the octave. I think it adds something. Nah, I don't like it. I'll just do it in the same octave, I think. Because there's already stuff going on in these layer guitars, and it kind of just swamps it a bit, I think. Yeah, exactly, because he's doing a lot of screaming. I think that extra little bit of detail would just get lost anyway, so. Happy Sunday to you, Berries. Well, I say happy Sunday, it means it's Monday tomorrow, which means I've got to work. Oh, hey Argel, how you doing, mate? There is like a whole bit at the end of this song that I'm not sure if to use or not. I'll show you in a bit, but I kind of felt like it was outstaying its welcome a bit, and it worked better when the song was just kind of like, you know, in and out, like job done. But I'll revisit it maybe, or it could be one of those things where it could link into like a part 2 or something. Like that could be cool. It's very prog in it, having parts, chapters. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. Instead of just ending like on the loop, we will. Dig it out. That kick there. Really? That is not long enough. Or is it? Okay, let's try that. Ooh, that sounds better. Instead of just going to the open, kind of going down to the first frets, like. Berries, yeah, this is, well, it's a new tune slash old tune, in as much as it's been sitting around for a while. And then recently, because I was kind of stuck with what to do with it melodically, Dan Tompkins from Tesseract is going to be doing vocals on it. So it'll be a Chimp Spanner song with vocals, which would be pretty cool. For anyone in here that wasn't in at the start, just a quick one, that there is now a Discord channel or Discord server that you can join. So if you go onto the About page on my twitch.tv/chimpspanner, you'll find a link there. You can follow to the Discord server. There's a special channel in there for subscribers. So if you want to sort of put in requests for things that you want to, you know, learn how to do, songs that you want to see me play, anything like that, then it can go in there. We also just have like a general chat for things like production advice, sharing songs and artwork, maybe get some games and stuff going as well. That'll be really cool. So yeah, that's just in the About section on twitch.tv. Didn't listen to much Tesseract, but I heard Sunder and loved it. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of took the same route where like I kind of slept on them for quite a long time as a band. Not for any bad reason. I think it was just because we were so like adjacent. And we were kind of busy sort of doing our own things. I never sort of sat down and listened to them for enjoyment's sake. And it wasn't until I kind of took a step back from everything and, you know, started just listening to it to enjoy it. They're like one of my favorite bands, like just in general. Yeah, absolutely love what they do. Paul, you should set up a Nightbot and have timed links and commands for Discord. Yeah, I mean, I literally do not know how to do any of that, but I do have some people helping me, which I really appreciate, because there's so much stuff to learn. But yeah, I don't even know if I have like a bot set up, let alone a Nightbot. But if you want to pop in and you can show me how to do that. Did he set up a Discord? I'll join if we can post the link here. Yeah, you should be able to. Or failing that, I should just be able to... I don't know. Can I put... Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Katie. Oh man, you know when it's like saying the word potato over and over again, it just stops meaning anything. Oh. There we go. And then one down the middle as well. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe instead of a stop, like a long drawn out note maybe, and that could potentially blend into like this ambient section. That could sound cool. Let me try it, see how I feel about it. So I'm just going to move this over there somewhere. And then we'll grab all of this. But no, I kind of just want the song to end. I don't know. I'll try it, maybe. So we're just going to listen through, see if there's any bits that I could tighten up. I'm sure there are, but not really going for it being like massively precise. Like I kind of like it sounding a bit aggy, you know. man, this is sounding so much better. Like, this is how I imagined it to sound, but I was being lazy, so happy with it. Yeah. My subconscious head movements approve. Yeah. No, stop it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. There were a lot of spots in the original tracking where I was just like, I hadn't really taken any time to go through and tighten them up. So it's definitely punching a lot harder now. So the next thing that I want to do is... Well, so I think I can actually get rid of now... Yeah, I don't need these channels anymore. Because there's nothing on them, so we get rid of those. Yeah. Probably going to tidy up the clean guitars in the verse now because they sounded a little bit just like washy. By the way, I don't know if he's still in. I saw Dwards followed the channel. I trust that is you, Callum, if you're in here. Make your presence known. We used to go to uni together, like lived together for 3 years. So for a clean tone, awesome. Thank you for the follow, Ginger. Yeah, for the clean tone, I don't even know if to use an amp or not, to be honest. We will try... I'll try just doing like loads of compression and EQ and reverb and see if it sounds good. Let's see. Got to be an easier way to play that. Okay, yeah, that'll do. So yeah, we'll put loads of compression on. Roll off a bunch of bottom end, do a little top boost. Yeah, and then just tons of reverb. Or maybe not too much, actually, because I think the problem before was that it was a bit too, like, undefined. to kind of alternate, sort of bounce back with the forth between, or just kind of keep it. It's a bit more hypnotic that way, I think. Ooh, I like getting that open B in because it sounds like it hints at that major chord that's kind of lurking underneath everything, so. Yeah, that sounds cool. You know what? I don't think I was even recording. I was, but it wasn't very clean. Maybe it's easier to do it. No, that's the best place to do it. So I think we'll double track this and maybe do like a sort of higher octave would sound cool. Could maybe even just pitch shift it. Cool, thank you for the follow, Big Papa Steak. Oh, stupid fat hands, man. What are we feeling about the octave? I think it sounds cool. Only trouble is it's kind of, I don't know, it's just my playing, I think. It's kind of choking a bit. So maybe I'll do a double track layer of the of that because it's easier to get the notes to overlap in that octave. And then do the higher one as like a third track maybe. Maybe it does need a guitar amp on it. I don't know. It sounds it's a bit flat. Really happy with how the chorus is sounding though. It's kind of like wall of noise style. Yeah, I think maybe let's try putting a guitar amp on these clean guitars, because I don't think I'm feeling it. As they, I mean, that only happens once, so I think, and there as well. I'll just get rid of this track because I don't need it. These are the layer guitar parts. So if we solo just one of those, let's see, CG. Yeah, I don't know, it sounds a bit like lifeless, you know. So we'll try one of the other Kuasa amps, maybe the Caliburn. And my timer's all over the place. What's going on? In fact, maybe it would sound better on a neck pickup, maybe. You know, I always wondered this actually. Did anyone ever make, or is it possible to mod the guitar so you can record both pickups at the same time? Because that's something I've wanted to be able to do, is like to just have the option to switch between them or like blend them or whatever. I think I saw like one very rare Ibanez guitar had that feature. I've never seen it in another guitar. Is that a thing? Is that a common thing? Let's hear how that sounds just with one track. Nah, still not feeling it. Let's see. Okay, let's try. Let's go back to the beginning with it. We'll try loads of compression, but I'll try it on the neck pickup because I think it's a bit too thin. So let's do compression, EQ, and then reverb. Anyone got an opinion on one-piece versus multi-piece necks? Piezo pickup. Yeah, the only guitar I have that has piezo pickups on it is my Variax. And you can do some really cool stuff with that. But yeah, that would be kind of cool actually, especially for clean parts. Yeah, let's try this with neck pickup instead. See if that makes a difference. Or maybe the first position. What do you call it? Is that like a coil tap or coil split or something? I know it's not really a coil split, but parallel? I don't know. Let's try it. It's getting very easy, really. It's getting lost. Let's try neck pickup, see if that does it. Wow. And something just... Have I like turned the tone off on this? Maybe it's my strings. Maybe they finally need changing. I'd love to stay longer, but the whole London trip made me tired. Oh, no worries, mate. Have a good night's sleep. And yeah, thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out. Sleep well, mate. And this is really stumping me. Let's see. Try a different amp this time. What's this one saying? I can't quite put my finger on what's off about it. It's just kind of flat. Oh, that sounds horrible as well. Let's try 212. It's just standard, F sharp 8-string standard. See, now that's really like nasally. I don't like that either. I don't know, maybe a bit of distortion on it is what it's missing. Let's try that. Yeah, but I wasn't recording. I think having a little bit of distortion on it actually sounds a bit nicer. It's still kind of dull. Just out of curiosity, let's see what that sounds like with an octave above. That might sort of add a bit of like sparkle to it or something. I don't know, something's still off about it, but I won't get too hung up. Maybe like a layer of, I don't know, synth or piano or something. You know what? I could try that right now. So we'll put that under the guitar. I mean, this might suck, but we'll see. Ah, come on. Okay, that sounds cool. I'll just have to play it right. But it's definitely adding something that it was missing. better. And we can also do some stuff to this as well. So let's try adding in like some resonance from the strings. Compress the absolute life out of it because it sounds cool. Add some width. Reverb, obviously. Just reverb on everything all the time. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's definitely getting in the right sort of ballpark. I wonder what it would sound like without guitar. Maybe just piano. I'll figure it out, but yeah, it's definitely a bit closer to where I want it to be. Let's see, maybe do some layer guitars because I've still just been using the old pod recordings from that as well. Got to keep an eye on the time as well because obviously it's getting a little bit late. I think I did one until like 3 in the morning the other week, and then was up for work the next day, and I just felt terrible. So I can't do that again. Or can I? But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear this with vocals on it as well. It's gonna be a huge track. It's not really good. It's not going on anything. It's not like, you know, album or EP. I'm just gonna sort of release it straight to Bandcamp, because that's where I'm putting all my stuff these days. There's also a channel in the Discord that I'll set up for like really new bits when I'm sort of want to just get some feedback from people. I sort of post it there rather than putting it on, you know, SoundCloud or whatever. Okay, so there's a lot of like overlapping going on with that. What exactly is that playing? So I think it's kind of just overlapping with the like the open E, like. And I think also that it needs a lot of delay on it as well. Like just dry, it sounds a bit naff. So we'll mute. Well, actually, I'm going to mute both of these. And I was recording over the old one as well. I hit a bit of a bum note in the second half, so to do that again. And I want to try and get that kind of like soulful, kind of like that slow bend. Not like that. Hitting that. I need to not hit that. That sounds cool. And then there's a top part to that that kind of complements it. You know how like sloppily I recorded that? Let's try that. So we want to duplicate, delete. Yeah, maybe there's another note because it's already doing on the other part. So when that one goes down to I don't know, we'll just try it. Yeah, use the second half of that. Also needs like a different tone as well. I can do that in a sec. So if we... Let's see. Really what I should do is put these on a bus and then put the delay on the bus. So like this. I tend to find, by the way, like if you're ever kind of trying to soften a guitar tone up, the more like off axis the mic is, it tends to get rid of a lot of the fizziness and stuff. So that's one of the first things that I do on my layer guitar parts or lead parts, is I'll kind of take the mic off axis to get rid of that sort of fizziness. And it makes it sound a bit more distant as well. Sorry for any headphone viewers. Hey, Odo11, nice to have you with us. As you've just joined, just to fill you in on what I've been doing tonight, just retracking some guitars for a new Chimp Spanner song that is going to have vocals on it for the first time, with Dan Tompkins from Tesseract. So that's going to be really cool. And I had the guitars that I had in the original version that he sort of tracked to were just sort of demo guitars that I did with my old pod. So I'm just going back in and doing them with DIs to sort of get a bit more control over them. What goes on in this? Okay, so I can just take. Let's see. Yeah, so I can take this first layer and reuse it for the beginning part. It's not really cutting through very well. Maybe I can just double track it. Hey, Bart. Nice to have you with us, man. We have the awesome Bart from Textures in the chat. I feel honoured. How you doing, man? Hands up, who hates this song already? I feel like I've heard it about 50 times tonight. Probably because I have. Well, what we'll probably do, I'll go in and do like this last set of layer guitars, and then I'll probably give it a break. So that is, what is that even playing? And then the other side of that is doing... I think it's that. No, it's definitely... yeah, it's definitely that. Sorry, it just took me the long way to get there. So let's mute both of these. This is not going to be very exciting to watch. Just remembered, it slides up in the second half. I think it's that, you know. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So we'll mute that again. Of course I messed it up. Like, it's literally just one shape. Okay, so then the other half of that, just refresh myself, is... and what does that slide to? Oh, thank you for the bits, Katie. I still don't know what a bit does, but thank you. Probably going to drop that in because that's an awkward thing to change to. Go like, unless you want to sit here all night and watch me try and do it, which even I don't want to do that. Told you I'd mess it up. But as long as I've got the slide in there, it's fine. No, this is new Chimp, but it's going to have vocals on it, so Dan's singing over it. And he's been working with an old version that had pod guitar tone and like really sloppy playing. Not like this one, this is tight. So I've been re-recording on stream for him to have a new version to sing over. And I think we're going to work on it when he gets back off tour, he's going to come over here and we'll do some stuff on stream together. Now the layers for this bit, I think. It's just the same as this. So just bring that. Don't do that. Bring that in, and also tidy up this and like hand noise here. Nice one, thank you for the follow, the mix. Yeah, those layer guitars are definitely sounding clearer than they were before. Yeah, and then this is just borrowed from this bit. Nice. I think that's sounding cool. Definitely on that end bit, I'm kind of hearing it like just really long sustained screams. Just getting more layers, like more dense and stuff. Can maybe even sort of accent that with like some synth layers or something underneath. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was talking earlier about maybe there's this like this whole other section that I was going to have that comes after this. That sort of leans more into like the major finality. Let me just unmute these parts. I don't know, it's... Maybe what would be cool is to kind of have like... have this beginning bit be vocal. And then just switch the mood up at the end. So like I was talking about earlier, is rather than have it end on the like the note stab. Have it ring out. And then sort of bring this motif back in from the beginning, because that only really happens like that once in the song. And have like some chill vocal stuff going on, that'd be cool. Just kind of have these pads really like open out and swell. Let me try it. I'm going to just move this end guitar part out. Because then that section could have like, just end the song on like an instrumental section with a guitar solo. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm probably not going to work on that section tonight because it's coming up like quite late. But I just want to hear how it transitions into that if I just let that note ring out. Three, four, one. Oh man. My strings are so dead. Like, there is no sustain in that at all. Yeah, I've been working in Reason for a while now, but like last sort of 7 or 8 years. I do sometimes hop back into Cubase from time to time, and there are a lot of things about it that I like. I mean, you'll notice in this arrangement, you know, I don't have folder tracks to put things in, so the automation and everything, kind of like the bigger the project gets, it starts to get a little bit difficult to manage. But I'm hoping that will make it into it eventually. I have been asking. But the things that it does really well, like for me, it kind of outweighs the things that it doesn't have. I know it's messy, by the way. I'm just seeing if this actually works. It's funny, we were talking on your stream, Bart, about how I don't change my strings. Like, look at the complete absence of sustain on that note. There's just nothing left. So let's try dragging this note out. And then bring this whole section back in. I don't know, what are we thinking? Versus just the straight end. I'll probably get rid of that the piano, like it's too obvious. I don't know why these really like the music. And there's too much reverb on them and everything. Yeah. First time chat from viewer. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. Oh mate, I'm good. Thank you. How do I get rid of this? Someone help me. I actually don't know how to ban people on chat because it's not come up yet. Click his name and then ban. There we go. There you go. Bye bye, Mr. Crunchrow. It was brief. Yeah, that is my first ban. I can't imagine I'm going to have much trouble, but it's just spamming it. That sounds cool, is taking out the bass drone, so it's just more like isolated and sparse. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do on the next time I work on this song on stream, is then I can focus on this end section, get like some lead guitar in, and just sort of resolve it. Yeah, I think extending it out and just coming back to that kind of ambient bit, it just makes the song make a bit more sense, and it riffs, it goes. But I think that's going to be for another stream, possibly. Oh man, 2 hours 10. Time flies. Yeah, again, you'll have to. I'll just have to look up how to turn on 2FAC for chatters, because there's obviously a lot of stuff that I don't know. As I said, for anyone that's in here that wasn't in here at the start, there is a Discord server now, which you can get to on the About page on Twitch. So by all means, come in there and talk production and ideas for future streams and stuff. But yeah, for everyone that's been watching tonight, thank you for sticking around. I am going to have to call it because I have to be up to work tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, guys, and we'll come back to this song on the next stream. Finish that the last section off, and then it's ready for Dan to do his thing on. So it's been a good one, and I'll catch you guys next time.